business partner. Okay, transaction is BP. Note it down. Transaction is BP. This is T code. BP means transaction. This is T code we are going to use in S/4HANA. T code BP. But you cannot see in the offline server because this is in S/4HANA server. Okay, this is latest server. They are SAP has produced in bought into the SAP system now. Okay, earlier also BP was using, but using in CRM, SRM, etc. Okay, so BP is also there. Sometimes in interview they ask BP the new thing in SAP, or it's old, or means already exist in SAP system. So you can answer it. BP was already also there in CRM and SRM system. These are the systems now, and now SAP are going to bring this system also into one platform in S/4HANA. Okay, so S/4HANA is nothing but they're keeping all these systems into one platform. Not like we have like ECC, S/4HANA, CRM, SRM, some C4C system is also there. Okay, but now these all things are going to put into one system, that is S/4HANA system. Okay, that's why SAP has introduced this BP transaction. Okay, so what is benefit, I will let you know here. I'll show some configuration also, so just note it one by one. Okay, I'll show here. Okay, so note it down. Business roles, BP business partner roles, BP roles. Okay, there are 3 roles. Okay, what are the roles? 0006, 0006 you can call business general partner. You can see here business partner general, or general business partner. You can see it. Yes, you can say it. General business partner. Okay, these are the like in vendor master we have defined 3 segment, right? General segment, company code segment, and purchasing segment, right? So similarly in business partner we have 3 segment. General partner roles 6 times 0. Then next one FLVN 00. Okay, FLVN 00. You can call this one supplier accounting, or we can say company code supplier at company code level, Okay, next FLVM 01, supplier at purchasing organization level. Okay, so this is the main things that we can see in business partner, and one other things are BP groupings. Okay, BP groupings. So I'll let you know, I'll show in the system where we can define the BP groupings and number ranges. Okay, so this is who can understand this business partner, who know already the supplier. Supplier means vendor. So previously I already taught you the vendor master, right? So that people will easily understand the business partner. Okay, so in business partner we can create, you can note it here. In business partner it can create vendor as well as customer, okay, in one platform. It can create vendor as well customer linked with BP, okay. BP means business partner. So let me this is very important. They will ask in latest interview, sometimes they will ask S1 question also, okay. So please keep this, learn the things, new things also, okay. So business partner T code is BP. Earlier BP was using, but it's using in CRM and SRM etc. So these are the BP rules. Sometimes in interview they can ask what are the BP roles. So you can say, so if you compare with vendor master, I'll show you here. In vendor master we have 3 roles, right? We have 3 segment. In vendor we have 3 segments, right? Segments we can call or we can call as parts, 3 parts. So first is and in vendor master also 3 segments. First is general, right? General. Second, company code, data level, and purchase of data level, purchase of level you can say, okay. So do not confuse it, okay. I'll show you in system also both. If you go to ECC system, you can see vendor master T code is central T code is XK03, okay. Let me open one vendor. You can see here 3 segment, right? General, company code, and purchase of data table, right? So these 3 segments, they are just converting into roles now in S4HANA. So these 3 segments, they are converting into roles now. You can see here these are generals and accounting. These are similar only, okay. The things they have introduced with the roles, they have given some roles, right? And one more thing they have introduced in S4HANA is, if you go to here in BP transaction, if you create new, suppose I want to create new, okay. If you want to create it here, just click on create organization, okay. I'm just showing. You can see here the new things is BP grouping, okay. This is nothing but BP grouping. This is not account group. So account group belongs to vendor and BP grouping belongs to business partner, okay. Okay, so you will be clear when I teach you the configuration path. So this is basic fundamental here, okay. And we have BP roles, okay. Next thing is BP roles. Just put it here, BP roles, sorry, BP groupings. Then we'll see in next para, we'll see how BP is linked with BP grouping, how BP grouping is linked with vendor account group, okay. How BP grouping is linked with vendor account group, okay. So now I am going to just create one business partner. Okay, just observe it here. Okay, how I am doing. So first segment I have taken business partner, right? General data. So I'll enter some same thing similar to vendor master. I will put it something Adani. Okay, then I'll put similar things like we are entering in vendor master. Such term I will put it like something Adani. Address I'll put it Gujarat. House number just keep it something 87. Postal code just keep it some 6-digit number. City I'll keep it Gujarat only. Region India. So select your country now. Someone has defined the custom also, so let me take it a standard one. Okay, I'll put it here standard one. Then region means a state, so Gujarat. Okay, then we'll put it similar like we have done it in vendor. Now we'll put the same address data in general partner, business general partner roles. Okay, so select it language English. Okay, English. And if you want to enter a mail ID something, you can mention it here something 123@gmail.com. if you want to enter a number here, you can enter something 9860, matlab 8-digit number something. Okay, and this way we have entered the address view. Similarly we can put the address overview. We have to put it something address overview here. Okay, identification number, control. So what is required now, we will put it here, required things only. Okay, because it's almost similar to vendor master, it's not a much difference. The main difference is they have introduced with BP roles and accounting grouping, VP grouping here. Okay, I'll show you here. Okay, so almost same thing only, I'll just put it the important things only. So let me select here now BP grouping. Okay, so what BP grouping, I will take it here. I have created one. Let me check what BP grouping I have selected already in table level, because I have already created it. So what is table for BP? BUT 000. Okay, so let me check how many entry are there. Oh, it's a more entry. So let me go here. Okay, just put it, we'll see. Created by user, will put it user something. If you have option here, then we can see my own number. Search term. Okay, let me open one more screen. Okay, this one I think I have created, I guess. Let me check it here. So this skin we can keep it as same as ECC also. Okay, that is also setting for that. So you can see here grouping I have taken ADOM, right? If you want to see details, you can just double click here. You can see that this BP details actually. I have not entered much thing. Okay, just see, you can see what I have entered here. You can see here created by my ID Kumar D. Okay, so this is created by me. Okay, so this is all the data. So actually why I have seen this previous one, because I have taken multiple times previously, but they have not defined the proper groupings. Okay, so I have taken the standard one. Okay, ADOM. So now I will take ADOM, right? We'll select it, this one, AGCL domestic. Someone defined it. We can define this also new thing. Okay, I will let you know. So this is now general, and now I am going to click on save. Okay, so this is general segment will be created now if I click on save. So you can see here business partner 450031 created, but it's not created for company code data and purchasing data. It's only created for general data. Okay, so for creation of for extension of this BP to business purchase of data table and company code data table, you have to extend it here. Okay, so you can see here it's not coming other roles. Why? Because it's already in display mode. So we have to click on now switch between display and change. Okay, so now if you want to extend to other roles, just select it from here. Okay, so now I am going to extend to, you can see here FLVN01 for purchase of. Okay, so selected this one, data already I have entered it. Okay, and then go to, note it down, then go to purchasing tab. You can see here, go to purchasing tab and then enter the purchase information. Okay, so I will enter the standard one. In S4 HANA we have to keep reference of a standard. If you want to keep take a reference from any standard organization, then you can just keep it 1710. In ECC it was 1000 and 0001, but in S4 HANA it was 1710. Okay, click enter. So it will now, if you create anything, if you enter anything, it will copy to this purchase of now. Okay, so let me enter INR currency something. You can enter it UR also. Okay, payment up, if you want to enter something, you just take it here, payment up. It's similar only, like similar to vendor only, but thing is I'll show what is the differences actually. Okay, I can show you at the last. And the same thing like ABC indicator, GR based IBN version, it was also there in vendor master, right, in purchasing tab, right? That's why I'm showing you here. So similar way, just enter the required details and click save it. Okay, so we have other tabs also like partner functions. Okay, vendor sub range, like this. Just click on save. So now this vendor is created for purchase org also. Okay, you can see changes have been saved. Now I want to extend this same vendor to company code level. So what I have to do, go to switch between display and change. Okay, and then select the company code segment. What is company code segment? FLVN00. So FLVN00. So we'll select it. You can see here FLVN00, financial accounting, nothing but company code BP roles. Select this one, go to click on company code, enter company code. Once you can see here supplier number is created here. You can see this is nothing but vendor number. In S4 HANA we can call vendor as a supplier. I will show how it picks same number and how it came here vendor number also, because we have not created vendor, right, but it picks here vendor number also. I will show you. Okay, these are very interesting actually. So enter some data here related to company code data tables. Okay, let me enter it first here, because I have not entered it here. It's in display mode now. Just click enter, then it will allow to enter it here. Now it's in edit mode. Just click enter any GL accounts which is there in system. Okay, so I will not put much things because it's only fields similar to vendor master. You can put it as per requirement. I'm just going to save now by entering only reconciliation account, but because this is important, this is mandatory field actually. Okay, so now this business partner is created. Okay, and it is created for all three roles. So how you can see in table level. So what is vendor master table? LF A1, right, for company code. Sorry, LF A1 general table. Okay, so put your vendor here. So here vendor and supplier both are same only, right? So click execute. If you can see here, that means supplier is created. Okay, you can see here. Now the date is, you can see date somewhere. Let me check. Yeah, you can see here today date 17th of June. So supplier is created for general segment now, right? You can see here table LFA1 is for general. Similar way, if you want to see for company code or purchase org, so company code purchase org table is LFM1. Okay, so just put it in your supplier number here and click execute it. Okay, you can see here today date. This is also created for purchase org level. Similarly, we can see in company code level also. The table is LFB1. Okay, just put it here, supplier number. You can see here today date. It's also exists for company code. Okay, so now vendor is business partner is created and vendor master is also created and extended for all levels, 3 levels, which we require from point of view, right? So now what question comes? How supplier is created, how supplier is generated, right? You can ask some question like how supplier is generated here, right? So here we can see supplier. Go to general data, click on vendor general data. You can see your vendor number, right, or supplier number. How this is generated? Okay, you can have a ADO here. You can see account group, right? This account group is nothing but for vendor. Okay, and what you have taken here now, that in initial screen, that was for BP grouping. Both are different actually, but that both are linked actually. That's why it's generated the business partner. When we save the business partner, it automatically creates the vendor master also, right? So why it has same number? We have also questions, right? So I will show all the things in configuration now. Okay, so that is beauty of S/4HANA, that if you create business partner, it will automatically create vendor master or supplier number. Okay, so I will show now configuration. So note it down. SPRO I will show for BP groupings and numbers and all. Okay, SPRO, just close the ECC server. This is ECC server, just close this one, otherwise it will confuse. Go to SPRO, cross application component, cross application components, SAP business partner, business partner, business partner, business partner, basic setting, basic settings, basic setting, basic setting, then number ranges and groupings, number ranges and groupings, number ranges and groupings, then first one, click define number ranges, click define number ranges. So here we will define number range for what? For BP groupings. So click enter. Okay, just see here how many numbers are there. So it's almost many are there, right? So same way, how we can define it? Interval, display change, yes. Go to interval and click on display change, note it down, click on interval, then display change, click enter, then we have option to edit here, right? If you click here insert line, you can insert the number here, right? So that is same way only. I will not create here number and all. I will let you know the logic how BP works. Okay. So this way we can define the number, like number range 0 1 from number to number. What is it's external or internal? It's almost similar to vendor account group, right? Okay. Back to IMG. Then next, define grouping and assign number ranges. Okay, next, define grouping and assign number ranges. Click enter. Define groupings and assign number ranges. So here, what I have selected grouping, BP grouping. It's BP grouping means it's for business partner. Grouping means business partner. Group means for vendor master. Okay, so do not be confused. Click on position or directly you can see here, because what I have selected here, you can see here, right? We can define new entry also, right? We can define it. If you want to define it, you can click on new entry or click on copy as. You can define the new. Okay, if you click new entry, I'll just show you here. You can define it here, right? Same thing only. So just make note here for understanding purpose. Just note it down. Define grouping and assign number ranges. Click enter. Groupings. Make on column groupings. Groupings. You can give name, some or description. Number ranges. Number ranges. External. You can put it here also. External. Okay. External. Hide. This one. Okay. Hide BP grouping means control whether a grouping is offered for selection in a drop-down list or in a for help. If you set this indicator, the grouping is hidden and cannot be selected in a dialog. Okay, if you select this, we cannot choose the option that which grouping should come. Okay, this is necessary. For example, if a grouping should be reserved for the initial provision of data or for the data exchange. If you do not set this indicator, the grouping is offered for selection in the F for help in a drop down list box. Okay, so this is nothing but if you select it here, you cannot, if you go to BP grouping now, you cannot select the option. Okay, it will be hide, you cannot show. So mostly it's in uncheck mode. Okay, just for information purpose. And external means here number ranges, right? It's external or internal or something. If you want to know more here, just click on F1 or help, you can see the details. indicator which determines whether the number range interval is external or internal. Okay, so it's nothing but same like number ranges, right? So it's internal or external. So we have keep it here, it's internal, right? We can keep here external also. It's not mandatory that we can keep external only. We can keep internal or external. If you tick mark here na, then it's external. If it not tick marks means it's internal. Okay, so when I create just now here, I have not given any number here, right? It's automatically generated new number. That means it's internal number. Okay, so make note here, just make note ADOM for understanding purpose, this description and number ranges, and external untick and hide untick. And make one note here now, make one note, if hide option is selected, while creating business partner, we can't select BP grouping. Okay, save. Where is save option? Here you can see here save option, save, because I have not defined it, but for your purpose I just let you know, just click on save after defining. Okay, back to IMG. Okay, so we have defined the, suppose we have defined the number ranges and groupings. Okay, any doubts till here, or I need to define it? Just let me know if I have any doubts. If you want to define it, I can define it, not an issue. Salendar, Adit, Shivani, any doubts? If you want to define it, I can define it.
No, currently.
No doubts. If you want, just let me know. Don't hesitate to ask. It's very good concept actually.
Yes, when we go to status, then maybe some
Yeah, if you
problems.
go through my video now, you can easily create it. It's not an issue.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so this way we can define the number ranges and define the groupings and assign the number ranges. You can see here I have defined the number is assigned it here. Okay, this is number ranges, and where we can define this number ranges, we can define in here, define number range, right? You can see here 08 number ranges somewhere. This is the number range we have defined. That's why you have created the BP grouping with a starting switch 450031 something, right? Because this is assigned with our groupings. Okay, and we have assigned to the our BP grouping ADOM. You can see here. Okay, if you want to assign it, suppose something I'm just not creating something BP grouping, ZBP grouping, something 0 I want to enter it here and click enter. Okay, so something business partner grouping. Okay, similarly you can enter and save it. If you save it now, it will click this, it will create this BP. It's asking request, so I can create new request also, or I can create take the new one. So let me create new request something. So SAP S4HANA platform. Okay, something. Click. When I click now, it will generate request number here. Okay, click save. It will show here TR number. This is nothing but transport request. Click continue. So now this BP grouping is saved in my transport request. Okay, so this way we can keep create it. So next concept is how business partner grouping is linked with supplier account group. Okay, so now we'll go to note it down. SPRO, SPRO, let me, yeah, SPRO, SPRO, cross application component, then master data synchronization, master data synchronization, master data synchronization, then customer vendor integration, customer vendor integration. This path is a little long, okay, just keep it in mind. Customer vendor integration, business partner settings, business partner settings, then setting for vendor integration, setting for vendor integration, setting for vendor integration, then field assignment for vendor integration, field assignment for vendor integration, then assign keys, assign keys, then click define number assignment for direction BP to vendor, click define number assignment for direction BP to vendor. Okay, see here, click enter now, click enter. Okay, so here we have two things. Let me open it, click enter. You can see here we have groups. This group is nothing but, you can see when I click here it's showing grouping. Okay, grouping means BP grouping, it's not a vendor account group. And you can see here group, this is account group, this is nothing but for vendor account group. So I have asked one question, right, why supplier has created automatically, because I have not created supplier, I have just created business partner, right? But in backend it is also created supplier. So you can see here this BP grouping is linked with this ADOM. This is nothing but vendor account group, right? And based on this only it has created a supplier. Now you can ask why, if it links, then how it create the business supplier. So that I have already told you in ECC, right, how to account, based on how account group, how vendor is created. I will show now also, not an issue. Just note it down, make 2 columns, make 3 columns, 4 columns. Okay, grouping, grouping, account group, account group, same number, same number, then flexible grouping, then flexible grouping, then flexible grouping. Okay, So just keep this ADOM in grouping, ADOM in account group, and same number, click it yes, same number, and flexible, just keep the checkbox here. Okay, don't select it here for flexible grouping. Okay, so second answer for question is why same number, because you have taken it here same number. Okay, you can see here we have taken the same number, right? That's why it's created same business partner number also, and supplier number is also same number. Okay, but prerequisite is we have to define the number ranges for BP grouping and for account group, same thing, same number only. That's why then only it will pick. Otherwise, suppose if you just now you have defined it for ADOM 08, suppose I have defined it for 450 something something something, right? And for ADM I have selected created for 46 something. If you keep it same number, now it will give error. Okay, so it should be prerequisite should be, it should be same number defined for both account group and for BP grouping. Okay, so I'll show you. Here we have defined the account group number range. Okay, that I can show in the next screen in for vendor master setting. Okay, SPRO, no need to write it here because I already told you. SPRO, just see here. SPRO, we can see where account group is defined for the BP vendor master. Okay, SPRO, logistic general, then business partner, then supplier, define account group, and field selection. Just see here what are there. Okay, so here we have defined the click on position ADOM. Suppose I have defined the ADOM. Okay, click here and click on detail button. So you can see here number is 10. You can see here number is 10 assigned here 10. Okay, but how I can see the number is same? Just go back now. Okay, go back. It's already I have told you in ACC how when I created the vendor now, that I told you in the settings. So where we can see the number ranges. You can see here define number ranges for supplier master record. Okay, so click here, click on intervals. So for 10 you can see it's same number, right? 451245 something 9, and same number we have defined it for BP grouping also. That's why it's speaking same number. Okay, got it? So this is we have ticked it external. Why? Because we are not renting, right? But we have kept it external because when we create business partner now, it will pick same number. That's why we have kept it external. Okay, because if it generates automatically, it might be different number. So it will pick the same number here. If you want to know more, just click here on help button and read the notes. This is the beauty of SAP. They have given all the notes actually. Okay, indicator which determines whether number and interval is external or internal, right? So same thing only. Okay, so this way we can see, and here we can assign the number into the groups, account groups. For ADOM you can see it's defined 10. You can see here, right? Okay, now next question. This is, you done it, right? Okay, make one note here. Make one note. If same number are selected, note it down. If same numbers are selected here, then it will generate business partner number as well as vendor master or supplier number with same number, but prerequisite is for both BP grouping, and account group, same interval number range should be assigned. Same interval range number range should be assigned. Same interval number range should be assigned. Okay, this is for same number. Now flexible. Okay, so note it down. If you select flexible grouping, if we select flexible grouping, then while we create business partner, before saving of supplier, we can change the groupings. Okay, which grouping I am talking about? BPT code. I am talking about this grouping. Okay, we can change it, flexible. Okay, back to IMG. If you want to read more, just go to IMG activity documentation for this number documentation and study this data. Okay. Okay, so you can ask some question, why we have two options here, like define number assigned from direction BP to vendor, and then second option define number assigned from direction vendor to BP. Okay, so first option we have to go with when we are moving from, note it down, we can take the define number assignment for direction BP to vendor, when we are in S4 system. S4 system means S4 Hana system, and define number assignment for direction vendor to BP, and define number assignment for direction vendor to BP we can take when we are defining from ERP system to S4 system, Okay, so this is business partner, all about settings. There is nothing much more about this. Have any questions? Just ask me, because